First tonight, we're tracking a fire in Bristol from this morning. 2 people are in the hospital after their home went up in flames. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. I'm Sheena Losciuto. A pet also died, according to fire officials. This all happened on Coggeshall Avenue around 10 a.m. The chief says they had some challenges putting out the flames, too. 12 News reporter Lauren Brill joining us with reaction from the neighborhood and the cause of the fire.
Well, we have an update in this investigation. The Bristol fire chief tells me that the flames broke out after a resident discarded a cigarette in a trash can here at this home. Now, this is just some of the damage here behind me. The chief is calling this a total loss.
It was awful to see that happened to these people. It's gone. The whole thing's gone.
4 people are without a place to stay after their home went up in flames Saturday around 10 a.m. Our 12 News camera was on Coggeshall Avenue this morning. As you can see in this video, thick clouds of smoke were billowing out of this 2-story home. According to the Bristol Fire Chief Michael DeMello, a discarded cigarette is to blame.
Initially, when I got here, it seemed to be the second floor in the back half of the house where most of the visible fire was.
Crews from surrounding towns were suited up. Chief DeMello says about 50 firefighters worked together to extinguish the blaze, and they dealt with some challenges.
The house is an older house, has a lot of additions to it. Fire got into a lot of hidden areas, so it was a very labor-intensive fire. The
chief tells me 2 people went to the hospital. One was transported for smoke inhalation and the other for burns. He also says a dog died in the fire. Hours later, we saw restoration crews boarding up the home. The house heavily damaged, part of the roof caved in.
I watched their families grow up, and to see something like this happen to them is awful.
Bill Odell has lived in the neighborhood for 20 years.
I pray that the community would show their love for these people.
Now, I've asked the chief for an update on the 2 people who were brought to the hospital. He has no word on their condition at this time. We'll continue to keep you updated both on air and on WPRI.com. In Bristol, Lauren Brill, 12 News.